been finishing up some random essays and applications for scholarships and other various applications for the summer, things that I probably should have done during winter break. But instead I chose to relax. So anyways, it's the first week, and one essay in particular that I kind of enjoyed writing was I wrote about an experience in my middle school science class. My teacher was actually, I remember he told us to all close our eyes, and then he started to try to describe to us the vastness of the universe, starting from a macro scale all the way to a micro scale. And I wish I could remember the exact spiel he gave us, but I don't. I remember more, I think, the impact it had on me, and I remember, like, just completely paying attention and like, leaning on his every word as he, like, described to us, like, the cosmos and the galaxy and the stars and our planet and then ecosystems and organisms that occupy those ecosystems, etc., etc. And it really, I think I already kind of had this innate, like I liked science, I already knew, but at that moment it really drove me forward to deciding that, like, this was what I was always going to like and pursue and be a lifelong learner. That, and obviously, like, other events and other teachers, but I was describing that in that essay, and I described a moment where at the end, when our eyes were still closed, he told us that, you know, he got down to the super micro scale, and he got down to an atom, and he explained to us an atom, and he was like, you're all made of atoms, and you're made of the same atoms of those exploding stars, and, like, you are star stuff. And so I was thinking about that Monday night, and when I wrote it, and then on Tuesday I went to my physiology lecture, and our professor gave us this lecture about just about learning and about being a lifelong learner. And he actually he made that same comment that we are made of the exploding stars, and he talked about being always interested and always learning, and the way to effectively teach and effectively learn. And it was really, I was eating it up, because it was like everything just came full circle, because I remember, like, that moment in 6th grade, and then I was writing that essay, and then the next day, you know, I listened to that lecture, and it was like, whoa, like, I was excited because the point of my essay that I wrote was that I have moments like those to be thankful for, my like everyday motivation, just like being interested and being, like, consistently amazed, and like you know, having the ability to actually look at something and be like, wow, that's amazing. I was really intimidated by my neuro class this week. I still am. And today we had a lab, and got to, like, you know, touch and feel and really move around a human brain, whereas before we just kind of, like, got to see it, we didn't really look at it. And that was exciting again, and I had to admit to myself again, like, this is cool, this is interesting, this is amazing, this is beautiful. And yeah, so I think it, like, yeah, we are Starstuff, and it's exciting. And this week back has been kind of a lot. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but I'll have to deal with that. And I have some really positive people around me who are pushing me forward, and hopefully I will be more positive. Because maybe it's just that I was on break for so long, and then you come back, and it's like, it's hard to get back into it, and get back into just studying all of the time. But remembering that we are star stuff, and that learning is cool, and medicine and science is beautiful, that helps.